Hey guys, I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video. And first of all, I want to say a very happy new year. This is the first video I've done in the new year. It's been quite a while since I actually made a video. Actually, I've just been extremely busy recently, so I haven't kept myself updated recently on this channel. But hopefully the new year is going to bring some new goals and new objectives, and hopefully some more positivity for you guys to enjoy more of the content. But recently I found this whole story very crazy, and it's actually, a very historical moment, as well as also some really scumbag attitude as well. So obviously I could be positive about the new year, but one place I'm not positive about is mainstream media. And you're probably asking, what's this topic I'm going to be bringing up about? So this topic is about a 13-year-old boy by the name of Blue Scooty. His real name is Willis Gibson, and he's a 13-year-old boy who basically was the first person to complete Tetris. Now, Tetris on the NES came out, now it's approaching its 40th year anniversary, and pretty much throughout this whole, time this game has been released, nobody has completed Tetris. So he did a video literally documenting the whole game, and literally got to the point of the game where basically the coding basically will kill off the game. So he basically reached the maximum part of the game, and the game completely froze, and that's basically where the game just completely kills off. And he was very emotional, very happy, and rightfully so, because obviously completing Tetris, no one else has achieved that feat. So he can obviously really relish the moment that he's actually achieved a goal that no one else has done. So obviously for a lot of people, especially within the gaming community, and maybe people outside the gaming community, were really happy and cheering him on. Except for this person. Now, this woman on Sky News, who's basically a journalist and reporter, and she just basically just decides to just kill off the mood completely. Just somehow branding him as like a loser and just saying he needs to go outside and, basically, get out some fresh air, and saying that what he's done has basically not achieved anything, which is very typical of these sort of reporters who sit behind the screen in their studio and just deliberate bad news all the time. And it just basically, she was completely slammed on for these comments, and for me personally, rightfully so. There's no real reason for her to kind of slam him in any way, but I'm going to show you the video that basically criticized her for her views.
As a mother, I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air. Beating Tetris is not a life goal.
It's so funny the fact that she even tries to validate her point by saying, as a mother, I would say you should do this. Somehow making the claim that, the fact that she's the only mum and somehow knows what's best for children. Oh, video games are very bad. No, video games is a waste of your time and your life. And stay away from the consoles. It's really bad for you. Just like thinks that, she's got more of a point than anyone else does. Now, it's no surprise that, people dunked her. Obviously, her attitude is very condescending and very disrespectful. To be a grown adult to belittle a 13-year-old kid is just outright ridiculous. And especially on a news broadcast channel, I think it's just even shows, a very below the standards of what they should really be doing. It's no surprise that this is the sort of thing that mainstream media wants to do. They always like to create a story that's really supposed to be bad news all the time, when really this story about this boy completing Tetris should be like, the greatest achievement. Willis should be really happy about it and should be celebrating, not being belittled by some stupid old cranky woman who just somehow thinks that, she's like the example of what a mother should be, to somehow train people to not use video games. Oh, it's so bad for you. So it's no surprise that she was heavily dunked on for this. All I'll say is this. I think Willis Gibson has done a remarkable achievement. I think the maker of Tetris also congratulated him when approaching his 40th anniversary, saying what he did was completely remarkable. I think it's a really sweet thing to say. And I'm sure probably this video is gonna probably get more people playing Tetris to see whether they could complete it too. So I think this is probably a video that's going to be inspirational for probably future generations to really try and replicate. And yeah, I think that's it's a great story. It's a shame that news media broadcasts like to make a bad story out of something. I've always said this for in my personal opinion that mainstream media or news media don't benefit you from watching it. It's just bad news. It makes you cranky, makes you negative. It's just a horrible place with just horrible people sitting behind a screen, and you're pretty much best off just finding a distraction elsewhere. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, see you later.